From a cop catching a couple without pants in their car, to a biker surviving a 150-mile-per-hour crash, a mother racing at 120 miles per hour with her kids in the car, and two wild bikers roaring through the streets, and much more. Here are some of the most brutal police chases caught on Dashcam. A motorcycle streaked across the highway, speeding through the night. Bartow County deputies were hot on its tail as it entered Gordon County, but now Georgia State Patrol was stepping in. A trooper saw the headlight coming and activated his sirens. The chase had begun. The motorcycle weaved through traffic, cutting dangerously close to other vehicles. The trooper stayed right on his tail, dodging the chaos, feeling the pressure.
Make contact with it, still moving. Copy, right lane, and I'm on 348.
Trying to jump off 348.
Copy, trying to jump off 348.
Right left at 151. He's 1050.
At mile marker 340, the troopers moved in for the final block. The rider lost control and crashed at the Catoosa County exit. The chase was over in a heartbeat, with the motorcycle wrecked and the rider on the ground.
Right here on them. Keep coming. Drop what's in your left hand. Drop it.
It's April 20th, 2024, and as the sun sets, a high-speed drama begins to unfold on Interstate 40. Officer Moore spots a red Ford Fusion, but something's off. The tags are fake. As the sirens blare, the driver, Jelsha Muldrew, doesn't pull over. Instead, she slams the pedal to the floor, racing west at 120 miles per hour. But there's a chilling twist. In the back seat, two young children, an infant just 9 months old and a 3-year-old toddler, are along for the ride. Muldrew isn't just fleeing from the law, she's putting her own children in grave danger. And with every second that ticks by, the stakes get higher.
Speeds are 93 at this time.
That's right, C33.
Yeah, I'm 1037.
Goodbye, train. 212, 109, just about your phone flowing. State message until north of 202.
TBI.
Officer Moore attempts a tactical vehicle intervention, but it fails. Muldrew isn't backing down. She speeds on.
Still going, still going.
Still going.
211 westbound, still going.
211 westbound, still going.
213, we can try it, yeah.
Speed's 117. We're at the 209.
209, speed 117.
We're up to 120.
120. TBS.
We're coming to a stop,
Coming up on you.
Turn around! Turn around! Walk back towards me! Turn around! Stop! Turn around! Walk back towards me! Hands in the air! Right here on them. Keep coming. Drop what's in your left hand. Drop it. Walk back towards me.
Officers discover the two young children in the back seat, terrified but unharmed. Jelsha Muldrew's reckless driving could have ended in disaster, but thankfully the children are handed over to their grandmother. It all started when a biker, determined to break the sound barrier, sped down the highway at breakneck speeds. The officer behind him? Not far behind, he was hitting 150 miles per hour and barely keeping up. The biker was practically a blur. Talk about an adrenaline rush. Out of nowhere, the biker decides to slow it down just a little, like a brief moment of clarity before turning his bike and speeding back up. The officer thought for a second that maybe the chase was over, but nah, this guy wasn't done. He cranked it back up, now hitting 170 miles per hour. If this was a movie, the officer would have been definitely the underdog. The biker rear-ends a moving car at 135 miles per hour. It was like a car wreck scene straight out of a blockbuster. The impact, shocking. The biker, somehow still alive. But honestly, after all that speed, the crash was almost the least shocking part of the chase. I mean, who even survives that kind of wreck? On July 9th, 2020, a Georgia state trooper was cruising down West Solomon Street when he noticed two motorbikes run a stop sign. One was green with a monster logo, and the other was yellow. With a quick flash of the lights and sirens, the chase was on.
819 Griffin, 1038 on two dirt bikes. I'm down 1080, went on West Broad Street. Two dirt bikes, one in yellow, one in green. Going down West Broad Street. One got on a red shirt, one got on a blue shirt.
The riders split up, with the green bike going down West Broad and the yellow one turning onto North 14th Street. The trooper decided to focus on the yellow bike, chasing it through Wright Street and then onto North 13th Street.
Now we're passing 12th Street. Yellow dirt bike. Now on that Spring Street. Now passing William Street on 13th Street. Now making a right on Turner on 13th Street. Yellow dirt bike, blue t-shirt, black pants. Walk to regard.
The rider made a sharp turn onto Turner Street, nearly losing control, but managed to stay upright. Desperate, the rider cut through a backyard, heading across a grassy field. The trooper followed, positioning his car between two houses to block any escape. He spotted the rider limping toward the woods on foot. Drawing his Glock 45, the trooper ordered him to stop. After a brief standoff, the suspect was taken into custody without further incident. Well, folks, grab your popcorn. This story starts with a patrol officer minding his own business and ends in a tale that could only happen in real life. On April 8, 2023, an officer's patrol shift went from 0 to what in the world in the blink of an eye. Let's just say it involved a pair of pants, or rather, the lack of them. Picture this, a quiet patrol night, just another day on the job. But suddenly, the officer spots a vehicle parked in a lot with two, let's call them unconventional passengers. The couple inside was busy, and by busy, we mean they were deeply engaged in some very intimate activities, with no pants on. Yes, you heard that right, no pants. But hold up, it gets crazier. Now things take a turn for the interesting. The officer approaches the vehicle and orders them to get dressed. The male occupant, drunk. But lucky for him, he wasn't behind the wheel, so he was free to go after a quick chat. The woman, however, she was the driver, and she was about to have a very different conversation with the officer.
And is that your vehicle, the Mustang?
Yes.
All right. And just to confirm, what was going on when I first arrived?
It was the first time that I met him, and I was just I liked him, and I was attracted to him, so I wanted to like be attracted to him.
Okay.
But
Is that why your pants were off and his pants were off?
yeah,
Okay. And after y'all finished that, what were you gonna do?
absolutely nothing. I was gonna go home.
You're gonna go home, and where's home?
On Alafia.
Alafaya? Okay.
The officer asked her to perform a series of sobriety tests. And guess what? She fails. Miserably. She's as drunk as a skunk trying to navigate a straight line.
You're okay. You're okay.
At this point, there's no denying it. This woman was definitely driving under the influence. But wait, this gets even better. Not only does she get caught for DUI, but she decides to fight it.
Are you okay?
Why?
Just look at me real quick. There you go. And then your tattoos.
Why?
What's that?
Why?
Because that's what my sergeant requires.
Why?
What? Why?
Yeah.
I have no idea. You can ask him that. I have no idea.
Why does he want?
What's that?
Why does
Well, right now you're going to be placed under arrest for DUI. Go ahead, turn around for me. Place your hands behind your back. Actually, before I put this on here, let me take this off and put it in your. Here, hold on a second. I'm gonna take your watch off and put it in your. Actually, take your watch off for me and put it in your pocket. That way, I don't want it to get damaged. And I don't, with the handcuffs on, it could hurt your wrist a little bit. There you go. You just turn around, place your hands behind.
Can I ask what I'm getting put on arrest for?
For DUI.
For what?
For DUI.
What did I do?
I just told you. Go ahead, turn around.
Can
Ma'am,
you tell
listen.
me again?
Yeah, you're under the influence of alcohol to the point your normal
But why
faculties are
did
being
you pull
affected.
me over?
First of all, if you don't turn around, you're going to get charged.
But why
Listen.
did you pull me over? I'm just wondering.
Because you're having sex in
Why?
a parking lot.
Why did
I just
you
told
pull
you
me
that.
over?
I just told you. Because you're having sex in a parking
Okay,
lot.
why are you guys here?
I just told you. Turn around.
Why?
Turn around. I'm not going to play with you. This isn't how it goes. We're not doing roadside
wondering
roads.
why.
And I told you multiple times already. You don't have sex in a parking lot, okay?
But why were you guys called?
Nobody called. I was doing my job and
But
patrolling
why
the
were you
neighborhood.
guys called?
Nobody was called.
So why did you guys come?
Because it's my job to patrol.
But why did you guys come?
Stop.
But why did you guys come?
Yeah, resisting arrest was totally the move here. Instead of just taking the L and heading to jail, she decides to make a scene. So the dust settles, and now it's time for the consequences. After everything went down, this woman is sentenced to 9 months of probation. Not the kind of sentence you want on your record, trust me. On top of that, she's got to attend DUI school, join a victim awareness program, do community service, and pay some serious fines. On February 26, 2023, an orange Dodge Challenger caused chaos on a 75. Henry County Police were already on the tail of the reckless driver, but things were about to escalate. Georgia State Patrol was about to take control of this high-speed nightmare. TFC Williams executed the perfect pit maneuver, slamming his bumper into the Challenger's rear quarter. The car spun 180 degrees and came to a skidding halt in the middle lane. The driver bolted out of the car and sprinted across the I-75, but Lieutenant Carey and Deputy Davis weren't far behind. They quickly caught up with the suspect, ending his attempt to flee in a matter of seconds.
He just crashed out with that.
On February 15, 2024, in the early morning hours, an off-duty Detroit police officer was driving his personal vehicle when shots rang out. The officer was fired upon by an unknown suspect. Despite the danger, the officer stayed calm, managed to get the suspect's license plate, and quickly relayed the information to dispatch. Hours later, at 3:30 p.m., Michigan State troopers tracked down the suspect vehicle, spotting it and attempting a traffic stop. But the suspect wasn't ready to go down that easy. Refusing to pull over, the suspect sped off, kicking off a tense high-speed pursuit.
Yes, sir, we're going to be
Southbound Telegraph coming up to Franklin Road.
While fleeing from the police, the suspect slammed into a civilian vehicle on the highway, sending it flipping multiple times.
He did a minor collision and been going for Gilchrist.
Speeds are 65.
We have a unit to 6 over.
Alright, northbound Southfield Church Drive for Piper. Speeds are 25. Just gonna hit a pole, but kept it together. Coming to a stop. Successful cut.
Hands up! You move, I'm gonna kill you! Don't move! Keep your hands up! No! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Someone break out the window. Let me see your hands! Keep your hands up! Keep your break out the driver window! Break out driver window! Break out driver window! Driver window! Driver window! I got him! Break it up! Now reach! Good. Cover, cover. I got the fuck, man.
I'm scared! Don't shoot me!
Alright, he's coming out. Can you go here? Go! Alright.
With the suspect now in handcuffs, the troopers searched the vehicle and found the smoking gun, literally. The firearm used in the earlier attack was found on the suspect's person. It was a chilling reminder of just how quickly a normal day can spiral into something much worse. On October 30th, 2024, at 4:30 p.m., a police officer from the City of Breckenridge Hills Police Department stopped a 2014 Lexus for a license plate violation and excessively tinted windows near Calvert Avenue and North Avenue. During the stop, the officer noticed signs of possible intoxication. When the driver refused to exit the vehicle for a field sobriety test, things quickly escalated.
Sometimes you see people blow into them, and it's just designed to detect alcohol on the breath. Then there's standard field sobriety tests. Are you still trying to pull up that insurance? I'm just asking. You're fine. Okay. Any firearms in the car, anything like that? Okay. All right. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back with you while you're pulling that up.
The officer, suspecting something was off, placed a tire deflation device in front of one of the Lexus's tires, trying to prevent the driver from fleeing.
Robert 92.
Forever 92?
Right here. Come on. One mag. Down with one mag.
Hey, switch with me your rifle. I got spares. Here. No.
Shots fired. Anybody injured? I'm rolling. I'm pulling. Charles 13 on foot. Where? They on ramp. 1 7
After the shootout, officers secured the scene as medics rushed Javon Henderson to the hospital. Detectives recovered 2 firearms from his vehicle and marked 87 shell casings. No officers were injured. With the intersection locked down, investigators pieced together the events. By the next day, prosecutors charged Henderson with multiple felonies. His luck had run out. Now he faced the full weight of the law. On February 6, 2024, a green 2003 Suzuki GSX-R 600 roared down Highway 165, pushing out 120 horsepower, easily making it one of the fastest sport bikes on the road. When Trooper Weatherly activated his sirens, Moore twisted the throttle, sending the bike hurtling toward Interstate 440 at over 140 miles per hour.
Take the airport officer.
Airport, copy. Take the airport. Southbound, thank you.
As Moore took the Jones Street exit, he lost control of the Suzuki, sliding out and crashing hard into a briar patch. Officers quickly approached, pulling Moore from the brush. The chase was over, but the damage was done. Moore was injured and would be transported to the hospital. On August 11, 2022, at approximately 12:45 p.m., Montrell Jones, a known gang member and convicted felon, was spotted behind the wheel of a black Kia Optima. What seemed like an ordinary day on the road quickly escalated into a dangerous high-speed pursuit. With Jones behind the wheel and officers closing in, the stage was set for a wild chase. As officers attempted to pull Jones over, things quickly spiraled out of control. Instead of stopping, Jones slammed his car into reverse, sending Officer Stewart crashing into the front of Officer Moister's patrol car. The impact was so intense, Officer Stewart was thrown over the hood of the car. But Jones wasn't finished. He quickly shifted into drive and took off, flooring the gas pedal and leaving the officers scrambling to keep up.
We're getting back on 30 West. He just threw something out the window there at the intersection. 1022, we're staying on Young Road, coming up to Gar Springs.
Young Gar.
Three on secondary.
43 secondary.
Fort Little Rock, what do you have now? Give me the vehicle description.
Black Kia Optima.
Black Kia Optima.
North on Gar.
North on Gar.
Hey, just brake checked me, caused me to run into him. We're turning around here. Hold on.
You're still in Gar Springs, guys.
10-4, I just hit him out. He crashed head on to a pole here, Gar Springs.
On the pit, ran to a pole, Gar Springs.
The high-speed chase raged on, but Jones's reckless driving finally caught up to him. After a series of dangerous maneuvers, the officers were able to trap him. Jones's options had run out, and the officers moved in to make the arrest. This time, there would be no escape.